Hello. We're outside today for the important reason that I not wake up my wife while I'm doing this podcast recording. Today we're looking at the story of the man with the withered hand. And there's a few things I would like to come out as I'm performing this. I want to show how the issues that are in play in this story, the uh, healing or putting to death, giving life, these things are present as the story unfolds, and the narrator sets it up so there's a reversal. The accusations against Jesus are that he's the one who is not obeying the Sabbath, and the narrator flips it around so that the things that should guide the Sabbath that aren't happening are actually in those leaders that are opposing Jesus. So I'll want to help you to make some connections between what they're trying to do to Jesus and uh, what Jesus is saying about the Sabbath. I also, though, don't want to continue to denigrate entire groups, and so I've changed the translation a little bit by adding some of the Pharisees go out with the Herodians and plot against Jesus. Another piece that I have in the translation is because I'm thinking about resurrection as I'm performing this story, I want to show how the man with the withered hand is has a little resurrection. Jesus tells this man from the margins to rise and come to the center. This is obscured in the NRSV translation, and so you'll see that my translation's a little different. And then finally, for me, it's really important that you see this moment of transformation that the man experiences. And I'm borrowing a gesture from a student that I had at Palm Beach at Atlantic University in the School of Ministry, Brandon, who had this wonderful look of amazement that the man himself experiences when he watches what's happening to Jesus. So let's give this a try. And Jesus went into the synagogue again. And there was a man there who had a withered hand. And they were watching Jesus closely to see whether he would heal him on the Sabbath in order to bring charges against him. Jesus said to the man with the withered hand, "Rise to the center." And then he said to them, "Is it legal on the Sabbath to do good or to do evil, to restore a life or to put to death?" And they kept quiet, looking around at them with anger, grieved at the hardening of their hearts. He said to the man with the withered hand, "Stretch out your hand." And the man with the withered hand stretched it out, and it was made new. And going out, some of the Pharisees held a meeting with the Herodians against Jesus, how they might destroy him. Right, so I'm using this gesture to link that they're trying to bring charges against him. In the end, they're strategizing with the Herodians, but it's tied into this message that Jesus is proclaiming that the Sabbath is for giving life, not for destroying. I hope that this is a helpful reflection for you, and you can see several of the dimensions that are here in this text just waiting to be lifted up. Thank you.